It's 8 o'clock. You should be looking at the time.
I know.
Hey, Richie, what's going on, man? Why is what not working? Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Hold on.
Echo.
I know there's an echo, but how do I get it to stop? There you go.
Richie, it's been crazy. Hot and crazy. And then trying to film it all in the middle of it has been even crazier.
I lost the chat box. Oh, there we go.
What's the problem over there?
No, I got it.
Oh, okay.
The chat box went off. I didn't see what was being said.
Did this one a little bit later. Hopefully we'll get a few more people in this time. She's just happy to have the wrench next to her name.
Special.
It's the head wrench.
Hey.
Not wench. Wrench.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe the fan noise will cover up the farts.
Please don't do that tonight. That's gross. So what's everybody else doing tonight?
Yeah. They're coming in slowly but surely. Richie, it's a Miller 211. I've had it for years. Absolutely love it.
Of course. Your phone battery's dying.
Yeah.
What else is new?
Yeah, I don't have a reason to upgrade the MiG just yet, so haven't had a need to buy another one. I think I'll probably try Everlast when I do, though. What's up, C's? Steven, what's up? And Donnie, yeah, you know what? This was supposed to be a temporary place, but we were actually just talking about it, and it seems like it might be more permanent than we thought before. So eventually we're going to put a wall here and a wall in the back, and then we'll paint everything and make it look nice and pretty. But for right now, it is what it is.
How far away is he since he likes to paint? Because I hate painting. Painting is like a death sentence. I don't have the patience. It's about as fun as watching paint dry.
Mm. Yeah, I did say what's up. Oh, that's a cool question. Jay, with strange characters before your name. How did I get into it? It's a funny story, actually, because I had nothing to do with cars for many years of my life. I actually went to school for industrial electronics and got a job in the telecommunications industry back when I was 19, 18, as a matter of fact. 18 years old, I got a job in telecommunications. All the way up until 2007, I was doing tech stuff. However, my father is a mechanic and taught me pretty much everything I know. So I've always been into cars, like as a hobby, and I never thought it could be a business. But back in '99, when Morpheus Performance technically started, I started doing engine swaps for people and realizing I could make a ton of money off of it, and still have fun while doing it. So I just kind of kept that going until 2007 when I quit my telecom job. I was with a big cable company. I quit there. I went and got a regular, just everyday full-time job and focused on building my business. And then after 4 years of working the day-to-day job, I finally decided in 2011, with Sherry busting my ass about it, to start this full-time. And it's definitely had its ups and downs over the last 7 years, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. But I don't have any schooling on fabrication. I don't have any schooling on mechanical stuff. I didn't go to school for any of that. I just kind of picked it up as I went, learned from other people, learned from older people.
Your dad's amazing, so he's the best person to learn from.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Steven, that's awesome. You know what? The Multimatics, yeah, I don't know. Those are kind of weird. I haven't heard anything bad about them, but it's a multi-process machine, right? It does like MIG and stick and TIG and all that other crap. Actually, you know what? Let me look that up real quick.
He said, what welder do you use?
Hold on. MIG, stick, and DC TIG, yeah. I use a Miller 211 auto set for my MIG work. My TIG is an Everlast 255 EXT with a water cooler. The only thing that sucks about the multi-process machines like the Miller 215 is that if you're going to be getting a TIG welder, to me it seems like a waste to get just a DC TIG welder. You might as well go out and spend a little extra and get an AC DC TIG. This way you can do aluminum if you ever wanted to. So buying a DC TIG is not, I don't know. To me, it just doesn't seem worth it. Because the one thing that you would really truly need a TIG welder for is aluminum. Everything else that's steel, even stainless, you can do with a MIG. And if you're not planning on doing a bunch of aluminum work, then I honestly wouldn't even bother with a TIG welder. And you could spend a little bit of extra money on a TIG. Yeah, exactly. That works then. then if that's the case, if you've already got an Eastwood TIG, then I would just buy a straight MIG welder. I wouldn't even bother with the multi-process. I've not personally tried the Vulcan stuff, but I've been hearing halfway decent stuff about them. On 110, I usually don't try to go any more than 3/16. Anything bigger than that, like 1/8 inch on 110 is, yeah. The welder only does about 140 amps on 110 volts. So anything bigger than 3/16 is like, eh. What's up, Unknown Moto? Yeah, Steven, go for a straight MIG. If you've already got the TIG, the Eastwood TIG, and you can do all that stuff with it, just go for a straight, like, Miller 211. It's super versatile.
What's in there?
In what? The pineapple, whatever, upside down cake thing. James, 2 James squared. That works. So what's going on, guys? As you guys get more and more of you in here, I just wanted to say hello to everybody quick. Yeah, favorite dessert and go. I know we haven't done a live in a while. We've been super busy. Got some new filming equipment. I don't know if you guys have seen the last 2 videos have been a lot better quality, a lot better editing. Trying to kind of step up the game, give you guys a little bit more content, a little bit more about what I do during the day, stuff like that. So I hope you guys will enjoy the shit out of it because it's taking me twice as long to do everything because I'm filming it all now. But we'll get there. The channel's getting there.
Well, it'll be better when I sneak the camera someday and you don't know it. Then you'll get daily life.
Yep. But we figured we'd go live tonight for a little bit. Yeah. The last couple you missed, I think. Yeah, the live stream will be posted.
We have no thoughts on Haggard's new vape line. We haven't used any of it.
Yeah. No, we haven't tried Haggard's new vape line. Yeah, I'm down for the work. I'm getting the kind of the YouTuber vibe in. Ganja Man, what's up? Like, I'm trying to figure out times of the day where it's the things that I'm doing won't be impeded by me filming them. So setting up shots and stuff like that takes a while. I've got 2 or 3 different cameras now. So I'm trying to set up good welding shots for you guys, and that is a royal pain in the ass to get the right welding shot. But you know what? Ultimately, I noticed that a lot of the quality of the stuff that I was doing was being degraded significantly by the fact that I had not bad gear, because the GoPros and stuff are really good for certain things. But when it came down to the welding and showing detail and everything else, those cameras just couldn't do it at all.
Sorry.
So the new camera is actually really, really nice. It films amazing quality video. I have full control over every setting on it.
We're going to be very soon.
Yeah, actually, the BMW is falling apart little by little. So that's Jesus, you're a disaster.
Sorry.
The BMW is falling apart bit by bit. So we're going to be doing some service work on that pretty soon. And we actually have, you guys probably saw it months ago in one of the videos I did. It was new shop project. This is the Jeep Grand Cherokee that I own that none of you have seen in months. That's actually coming back to the channel. I just ordered all of the entire front end parts for the thing to fix it. So we're probably going to take a weekend and cut that thing apart and fix it and get everything done as soon as all the parts come in. So you'll see that little project going down.
Yeah, it's the best sounding car until you're into a tunnel and the asshole revs it.
Yeah.
The windows open.
Yeah, well, C's, you know what? That stuff is getting old, man. That Zapco stuff that's in there now is got to be 10 years old. So the DSP is starting to get a little noisy, and there's a few little odds and ends that I have to fix with the audio system. But in general, the car mechanically it's just the ABS module just shit the bed on it. It just blew a coolant hose. I think the motor mounts are starting to go. I hit a bump on the way home earlier today, and the whole car feels different now. So I think I broke something.
Donnie asked you a question.
How many hours do you work versus time setting up and editing?
Editing takes forever.
Editing takes forever. Editing is the longest period of time. Now, I try my best. Actually, Jimmy Oakes gave me a really good tip a while back about filming, and filming in the same style that you edit makes editing much easier, because I film things based upon the timeline of the video. So I'm not going back and filming things or whatever. I film basically how I'm going to set it up in the timeline. But if I were to guess, for me to give you guys 30 seconds of welding probably takes me an hour to set that up. Yeah, it's about right. Between getting the camera set up, getting it behind the mask, getting me set up, getting everything rolling, getting the audio right, then all the editing and everything else. Yeah, for 30 seconds of actual welding footage is probably an hour worth of work.
How much time do you think it would take to do, how much time does it take to do an entire video? From filming to editing
An
to
entire video? Probably 4 or 5 hours total, between filming everything, uploading from the camera to the computer, from the computer to Premiere Pro, then all the editing time, the final preview, the rendering, uploading to YouTube, processing for YouTube, and then ultimately the publish. Yeah, it's probably 4 hours total for one video.
So how much time do you work versus filming? I would say working is 8 to 10 hours a day, and then filming is
another 4.
4 to 5.
Yeah.
So we do about 15-hour days.
Yeah.
16-hour days.
15, 16-hour days with filming and editing. And it's not bad. With some other channels, you see a bunch of clips of shots throughout the day, and then the video ends. Where you got people like myself who have to actually set up the shots. These aren't just stuff that I can go, oh, hey, look at this, or look at that, or look at this. It's literally, I have to set the shot to get you guys the best possible angle and everything to actually see it. So it takes some time. All right, we lost a shitload of people. Oh, there it is. You're welcome, man. Yeah, it's definitely long days, but it's kind of nice too at the same time. You get done with a hard day of work, you sit down at the computer, edit the video. You know, there's every now and then you'll have a shot that comes out perfect, and you're like, wow, that shot came out absolutely perfect. And you put it to music, and it just looks amazing. Oh, yeah, the Phoenix Cleaning and Restoration here in Wallingford. They're right down the street. Look, it looks like I'm the Phoenix head.
You're an idiot.
Dog is passed out.
Hey, bud. Morty. His tail's gone.
Yeah, that's the other thing too, Donnie. I'm going to let you guys in on a little known secret that's kind of funny. And if you ask any welder, they'll tell you this. If I weld 20 things, there will be one that I take a picture of and put on Instagram. And every welder will tell you that. I don't care if it's...
It's the same thing with females and selfies.
Oh, my God. Yeah, it's like females and selfies. I don't care if you're Unobtainium, Chris at Unobtainium, Rampage Fab, any of those guys. Any of the big names. Hey, James. Any of the big names out there will tell you they will weld 20 different things, and one of them will be what gets posted on Instagram. So for any of you guys that are just learning how to weld, when you look at Instagram, you have to remember that weld that was posted on Instagram is probably the first weld in a week that guy got that perfect and was good enough to put on Instagram.
Well, most of them are good enough. You're just critical of your own shit.
Exactly. That too.
As females are that have 100 selfies that all look exactly the same, but there's only one that's semi good enough to post.
Ooh.
What? Feel it?
No, fucking coil tastes like it's burning out.
I want that in mine.
Mm.
That stuff's good.
Yeah, it is good.
You taste the pineapple.
I've never done structural steel. No. Yeah, it's just funny. I see so many new welders getting discouraged by the stuff that they see on YouTube and Instagram, and I'm guilty of it as much as everybody else is you're not going to put something out there that looks, in your opinion, like ass. So it's just going to be one of those things where you pick the best of the best and then you post it. And yeah, you know, all the welds are good, but there's always that one great one that ends up on Instagram. Oh, that was a cloud. Good Lord.
Can't see you. It's not going anywhere.
No, it's not. Not moving. Oh, God. I don't know if you guys can hear that loud-ass Cummins in the background. But my pup is doing good.
How's the dog doing? You need to...
You can hear him.
Pick him up and hold him up.
Hey, bud.
Come here.
More.
He's not going to.
Over here.
Hey, you're worse than me. You're knocking everything over.
There he is.
What's up? He'll show him in a minute. He's busy giving someone love.
And Chinese steel sucks terribly. Yeah, Chinese steel is garbage. Absolute trash. Nada. Yeah, he's a huge baby.
You want to say hi? He's like, no, someone's loving me right now. They're asking on the live to see the dog, but he's too busy with you.
Yeah, he definitely thinks he's a lap dog. It's hysterical. He'll jump up on the couch next to you and just lean into you, and you can barely breathe because for some reason when he leans against you, he weighs 900 pounds.
He likes to sit on my ribcage for some reason.
Good morning, sir. There's really not much new with the shop, man. We had a line on another shop that was a little bit bigger, but that kind of fell through, and not because of anything we did. It was just a little crazy with everything that was going on, so we decided to just kind of go away from that. We've been our usual busy, you know, tons of jobs, tons of work, and just welding stuff and getting stuff out. Pretty much now, from now on, you guys will see a good portion of what happens throughout my day. So I hope you enjoy it. But yeah, the new camera rig and everything's going to make everything way easier. Yeah, exactly. Trying to make as much of it as we possibly can and still stay relatively comfortable. Yeah, have you seen the two newest videos? The two newest videos were actually filmed on the new camera, so. Weld up a Mad Max something and roll out to Bernie. Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Do the next one? That's awful.
What? Backyard. Battery managed to escape. You know what? I'm so careful with this dog because people will steal them like you would not believe.
Oh. What, he beat you up? Now you can move your head so they can see the dog.
Oh, yeah. There he is. Yeah, I don't know where the chat went. There it is. Hmm. No, I've never built a cafe racer.
Hey. Lay down and quiet.
Yeah, when you watch the new videos, you'll see the actual quality. This is the whole rig right here. That's the new setup. Canon EOS M50 with a nice mic. Makes a huge world of difference. Huge world of difference.
You good now?
Believe it or not, it's not that heavy. The camera only weighs, the body of the camera weighs less than a pound, and the lens makes it like 1.2 pounds, and the microphone is nothing. You can see it just kind of flapping around up there. It literally doesn't weigh anything. So this whole rig probably weighs 2.5 pounds, maybe, if that. What's up, Joe? How did I learn how to tune? Actually, I picked up a lot of it on my own. I've been tuning cars since back when the Apexy SAFC 2s were the only thing out there, and then I got into front-wheel drive Mopar stuff and doing a bunch of that shit. So I was tuning cars years ago, and then when I teamed up with Jamie Marsh, he taught me a lot about tuning cars. I learned a lot from him by watching him, and I've also learned a lot from other friends of mine that tune cars as well. So apparently the Netherlands likes pie.
Oh, dear
I
God.
like pie too.
You are not allowed to laugh.
Yeah,
Do
holding
not instigate
holding this at
asshole.
arm's length is a little tough, but it's worth it. Yeah, I might make a video detailing the tuning stuff, but you know what? There's so many people around here that tune, and that's not really the main focus of my business. So it's very, very rare that I do it. I do it a lot of times just to help friends out and stuff like that, but it's not part of my business, so I don't really do it all the time.
He is so pathetic. Do you see what your dog is doing to him?
No, you can't see.
It's like standing on top of him, molesting him. Well, that's okay. We just started trying to hump you. And he's on top of you right now. So you're screwed. I love when he does that. Like he's so vicious.
Yeah.
You're not even touching him. That is your lip.
Donnie, it's an LLC. Yeah, you're exactly right. A lot of times people will call me over just to get cars started, and I'll throw a quick bass tune on it, but I don't have the time or don't necessarily want to spend the effort to fully tune a car when there's plenty of other tuners around here that have dyno access and everything else. So yeah, it's a lot easy for me to just go over, get somebody's car started, get a base map on it for them so that they can actually drive the car. And then, you know, maybe a little bit of street tuning here or there. And then when they can get a hold of somebody that's willing to do a full base tune for them and throw the car in a dyno and do all that other stuff, then they take it there. So yeah, you're about right. That too, and there's a shit ton of liability when it comes to tuning. You know, you're always worried that somebody didn't build their car right and that it's possibly going to blow up. And then, you know, I don't want that liability on my shoulders. So there's plenty of other great tuners out there that are willing to do that kind of stuff. So
You're very. You're shedding big time. It's been so hot out.
yeah. I don't know why my chat keeps disappearing? It's driving me nuts.
It's on mine.
My God, more.
Click on that. There you go.
Weird.
He's shedding bad today.
Hey, buddy. Yeah, I mean, I can fully tune a car without an issue. That's not a problem. I just choose not to.
It's lagging now.
Yeah.
It's about 30 seconds or so I'm behind.
Yeah, I've done full-blown tunes on cars. I just, again, liability issues, everything else. I'll tune my own cars, no problem.
Want to tune that thing?
There's no tuning left to it. It's all mechanical. Turn screws. Make faster. More fuel.
More fuel, more.
Yeah. More fuel, more air.
Yeah, you guys are jamming some of the stuff I can do.
Alrighty.
We'll be here. Thanks for taking him out.
Yeah, exactly. That liability thing usually stops me the whole time because I have enough liability with the stuff I do, and tuning a car that someone else built. If I put the car together, then I have an issue tuning it. But if somebody else put the car together, then not so much. I don't like touching them. Carb is better than EFI. You're crazy. Easier, yes. Better? No. Yeah, that was close.
So I gotta go up and deep on this coming back.
I tuned a guitar once. Nice. Yeah, you get stuff like that all the time.
Did you hit shit? What is it?
I don't know. You know what? I don't know that I'm addicted to vaping. I do love the taste of it, and I'll switch juices constantly just to get different tastes. And you know what? Occasionally I'll smoke a cigarette too. It just happens. Like, for me, smoking wasn't a physical addiction. It was more of I liked sampling different types of cigarettes and different tastes and things like that. So when I quit smoking, I literally just stopped smoking and started vaping. And
For
then
a year and a half.
for a year and a half, and then I just, whatever.
Last month you've been stealing mine.
Yeah. Every now and then I'll have a cigarette.
I wish I could quit smoking. I've been smoking for 30 years.
Mm.
That's insane.
Yeah, I get tons of cars that I know won't survive a freaking power pull. Barely even survive pulling it off the trailer.
Oh.
Oh, wow. That's pretty crazy. There's definitely some crazy shit in other countries that's just unreal.
wish the temperature would freaking come down already.
It's hot in here, guys. It's very hot in here. It's literally 83 degrees, but the humidity is insane right now. It's probably 100%.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, the green Datsun situation. We were just talking about that earlier. I have literally a little bit of work left to do on it, and then it needs to go back to its owner. Yeah, currently outside it is 77 degrees with 77% humidity.
And it's 80 what in here?
83.
83, and I swear it's got more humidity than 77%.
Mhm. Yeah, that's cool.
Now, could you give up the vaping easily? See, that's my problem. Because I smoke, and I love this new vape that we just got. But I'm afraid that if I go to that, it'll just continue. Like, I'll never be able to stop. It's one or the other. It's not, like, I don't have enough willpower to stop, I guess.
Oh, well, the thing about vaping, though, is it's so much safer than smoking. And yeah, I'll do a walk around after I wrap up my work. He won't have an issue with that. Moto vlogs are tough. Moto vlogs are real tough because all I have is the GoPro to attach to the helmet. I don't have an audio rig to set up. And I mean, I suppose I could do it with my Tascam and a few other odds and ends, but it is literally a huge pain in the ass to do a moto vlog. So I might do a little something at some point just to kind of do it, but it's until I find something where I can have it self-contained within the helmet and not have to do anything else, then maybe I'll do it. But yeah, the Sennas are cool. Sennas are super cool. But again, it all boils down to money. You know what I mean? Like, the YouTube channel's monetized, but it's not making a whole shit ton of money because my videos are only getting 300 and 400 views a piece. So I've invested in some equipment. We'll see how it works out. If the channel starts doing better because of the new equipment and the new content, then we'll invest in some more, and then we'll do some more. And then I got to see some sort of a return on the investments that I make in this particular channel before I can really start dumping money into it.
I want to know what kind of dog that is in his profile picture, and is it his?
Oh, yeah.
I can't see it, and it looks pretty.
If my subs got together and bought me one, that would be badass. And eventually, you know what? With enough views on my videos, you guys will do it without even ever having to come out of pocket. That would be pretty awesome, too. Yeah, you know what? Vaping is an interesting subject because you're quitting smoking to get rid of the harmful effects of smoking, and then you're continuing vaping. So a lot of people, even Sherry, has this notion in her brain that if she quits smoking and starts vaping, it's no better than smoking because she's not going to be able to quit vaping either, and she's going to vape for the rest of her life. Like, people buy the patch to quit smoking and then throw the patch away, or you get hypnotized and then you throw cigarettes away, or whatever. There's always been a quit smoking and do nothing else. But I found in me vaping and being in that community for a while that people vape for the enjoyment of vaping. Like, I notice a lot of people who vape don't drink either. They get a lot of taste and a lot of flavor out of vaping that's very satisfying. So whereas even people who would smoke cigars or pipes or anything like that, they'll now vape. Or people who used to eat a shit ton of food because they love the way it tastes will now vape. So there's a bunch of different stuff that happens. And believe it or not, if you guys were to look up the health benefits of nicotine, you would actually find that nicotine has significant health benefits.
It's beautiful.
Oh. Nice. That's a gorgeous dog.
That dog is absolutely beautiful.
We're buying. Please PM me and have a spare can give you one now. That would be awesome. That would be very cool. Yeah. Where do you want me to PM you?
Whoever sent you the picture that said here's the 7.3, the picture's not coming. It's saying it's private.
Oh. Unknownmoto@gmail.com. All right, man. I will send you an email right now.
What are you doing?
Unknownmoto@gmail.com. Hi, Izzy.
Yep, that's exactly who it is. That's so late.
Oh no. Ooh, where did that just go?
No, sit down.
More people here.
Hey. You're pulling my chair, bud. Come on.
Yeah, I may ask Tommy if Hath arrived.
What's up?
He's live. Plug here.
Oh, hey, life.
This is my tool guy. He brings me
Goodies.
wonderful things. Yes. Yeah, thanks, Moto. I really appreciate that, man. So what are you up to?
Running around like a savage.
Yeah?
Second, third shift people.
Good. Good.
Beat. All right.
It's Friday.
I'll see you guys
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Peace and love.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's fine. You're just dropping off an intake manifold for me?
It's home after 11.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be psyched to do some moto vlogs. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, man, I'm the same way.
Baby, sit down. Sit down. Now you're all hyped up. You want your water? Why are you staring at me like that?
Grab his water. I need something to drink too.
Can you grab me one?
Water?
Yeah. Actually, no. Get the vitamin water. Thanks.
Hey, buddy.
I totally missed all that because Izzy was here, but that's really awesome.
Yeah, very cool. Drink your water, bud. No?
No, because he's like, what do you have? You can't have this. He's like, but you gave me zucchini today. I want something else.
Will I ever reach the level of Dan's Rods and Customs? God, I hope not. It is 8:45 p.m. here.
What level is he on?
Yeah, what level is he on?
I don't think you can get closer to me, bud. You want to sit on my lap? Just move the cord. You're good. Dan's Rod and Customs. Is that the one that
Mm-hmm.
supposedly pulled a gun on somebody, or
Yes.
that's crazy?
Yeah, it is.
It's a whole nother level of crazy.
Thanks, man. I'm trying like hell. I can't wait until it cools down a little bit. This heat is destroying me right now.
Oh, Sunday's supposed to be like more vicious than it was yesterday here.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
That'll be cool.
Like high temps 97, humidity up in like the 80s. The Jeep.
Well, I have my Jeep that I'm putting together, so you guys will see that. There are a couple of nice projects coming from Tommy that you guys will get to see. And potentially some more stuff coming down the road. Oh, Scotland. Cool. What's up? What's up?
Ever consider a portable unit?
Yeah, the portacools are kind of cool. Literally.
Pun intended.
Jimmy's GTI is just a bad trans, or no, it's a bad motor. Motor's bad, so he's probably just going to swap that motor out and call it a day. Yeah, every Volkswagen's got its share of problems. Something in my eye.
Can you see it?
No. Yeah, something radical to Rudnick's camper van.
So tell Rudnick to get it down here.
Put stacks on it. LS swap it and put stacks on it. Mark II Escorts. Not a lot. Believe it or not, here, you want to hear something funny? I don't know if you would call it a Mark anything at this point, but there's a guy around here that has like an 80 or an 81 Ford Escort wagon that is in like mint condition. I don't know how this guy preserved this thing, but it's absolutely hysterical.
Chris, you're supposed to be at Depot shopping. Get off the computer or the phone.
Yeah, Jimmy's new RX-7 is pretty sick. He got a good deal on that. It looks nice. Looks super nice. Is that tasting burnt? Little dryish, burnish?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're driving and watching. That's fabulous. Dumbass. You drive too fast.
I wonder what motor he's going to put in it. I don't even know. He hasn't even told me what he's planning on putting in it. I don't think he'll go SR in that car. I really don't. I think he burnt himself out on SRs.
Somebody's basing their cars intense.
Yeah. You know what? While we're here live, why don't we unbox this thing and see what my $425 bought me?
It bought you.
Ooh, Nouveau Hosta Piz Libra de Torque Hosta.
You gotta open it from the bottom. careful. Might screw you. No, you cannot eat it.
Ooh. Look at that.
They said can't see it.
Now you can. There we go. Milwaukee 3/8 impact. Ooh. Gotta charge it. Yeah, the DeWalt blew up finally. So, switching over to red from yellow. See how it goes. I hear these are way better than the DeWalt stuff, so let's
What
hope.
came with it?
2 batteries, charger. Hopefully, as the DeWalt stuff craps out, we'll be switching over to that. Oh, that's an expensive Escort. Oh my God, if he LS swapped that freaking car, his subs would lose their freaking minds. No joke. Yeah, I've heard really good stuff about the Milwaukee stuff, so we'll see. DeWalt's just been going down the tubes for years.
He's a lineman. Who does he work for?
Yeah, who do you work for? An Opel Manta B. Yeah, I've seen one in person. Verizon. Yeah, they are pretty cool cars.
Can you hear me now?
Mm.
Wow.
Wow. I used to work for Optimum TV down in Fairfield County. So if you're working for Verizon, I'm assuming you're probably in the New York, New Jersey area, which means that you're familiar with Optimum Online and Optimum TV and all that other happy stuff.
I need a new chair.
It's very squeaky. Massachusetts. Ah, okay. Cool. Cool. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers.
Thank you for the knowledge.
No
Not
problem.
sure what I'll do with it, but
Probably nothing.
I'll sleep well tonight.
Yeah, I was a director of operations for Cablevision for almost 12 years.
You're looking at me like I know. I don't even know what I did eat for breakfast yesterday, and you're asking me.
My father had 5 Opel GTs. Do you remember those cars? The little red Opel GT? Yep, my dad had a little red Opel GT that he did a 4-barrel carb swap on with an Offenhauser intake. I rode in that car from the time I was a baby until he got rid of it. I was probably 12, 13 years old. He had a red one, a brown one, a yellow one, a blue one, and a couple others in between. Thanks. Thanks. Yeah. I don't know. You know what? I'm kind of a a nerd when it comes to electronics and shit like that. So telecommunications was something I was really, really interested in. And I got to be a big part of a lot of stuff. What?
You're kind of a nerd.
No, I'm a serious nerd.
Stop lying to these people.
Yeah. But yeah, so telecommunications was really interesting. I got to be a part of something huge, in that being the first consumer cable modem installed in the state of Connecticut, which I thought was pretty badass. It was me and a team of a group of people that did it back in '99, I think. But super cool stuff. So, but I just gravitated towards cars more so.
Butterscotch color.
Mm,
A lot of cars were that color.
I love that car. I used to call it my dad's little red Corvette because it was styled just like a Corvette. The coolest part about those cars was there's a lever in the center console. You grab a hold of the lever and you pull it. And when you pulled on that lever, the two headlights that were flat rolled. Boop! They rolled over and came out of the hood. Oh, wow. That'd be a cool swap in a Manta.
What's the matter, Cooper? You tired now?
Yeah, they're super cool little cars.
I'm tired. Anyway. It's been a very long week.
Yeah, GM had something to do with Opel over in Europe. I know that for a fact. Yeah, I still have the Ducati. Still sitting over there.
You want it?
Yeah. You want to
Take
buy it? You know what? I saw a couple of...
You can't say it.
that one. That's right down there. The Monster 1100 Evo. It's 1100 cc. It's 20 years old now, and it's got not a speck of rust on it.
They don't take care of them.
Yeah, if you take care of them, they're pretty...
I've never had rust around any of my cars, but I keep them very clean. And I always do the undercarriage wash.
Those are getting pretty pricey here, too.
He's like out cold.
He's used to being super lazy. Not used to all these visitors. Yeah, those cars are cool. There's a guy I know that had one that was SR swapped. He was making 500-600 horsepower. The thing was ridiculous. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
The underside of it.
I wash mine constantly.
Mm-hmm.
The new shit they're spraying on the road is worse than the
Yeah,
old
this stuff is bad.
It's nasty.
Yeah, the kid's car was cool. It had a Ford 9-inch in the rear. It would, and the funny thing was, you knew it was that car because you see it rolling around, and he used Jeep Grand Cherokee wheels in the back because they were the same 5-lug pattern, 5x4.5. So yeah, Toyota wheels on the front and Jeep wheels in the back.
These people are too quiet today. They need to start pounding you with questions so you can
Yeah.
answer. Because I know they got a million questions about everything. It's Friday. Everybody's sleepy.
Either sleepy or out. I don't know. I kind of like when the chats are small, though, or when the lives are small, and there's not a shit ton of people in here because we can at least answer everybody's question. Because when you start getting like 30, 40, 50 people in, it gets really super busy.
Have a good night.
Later, Brian. I wonder if he's related to Justin Fournier.
I was just thinking, I know the last name.
Yeah.
And I couldn't think of who it was that had the last name.
Yeah.
So what's everybody's fun plans for the weekend? Who's doing what?
Oh, very cool. Yeah, I'll have to check that out for sure. Just more in general.
I gotta figure out how to work the camera.
Yeah. It's actually pretty easy. Turn it on and hit the button. It starts recording.
Don't tell me that. I'll start recording you doing dumb shit. That's a good question.
Yeah, I absolutely do listen to music. Funny enough, I can't tell you what my favorite type of music is or what I listen to, but I can tell you what I don't like.
He hates country.
Yes. Country
With a
music,
passion.
I can't stand.
So I purposely put it on to piss him off.
Country music, I don't like at all. And there's some that I don't care for, but...
The new rap.
Yeah, the new rap I'm not into. It's just... I don't know. I like to listen to old school rap like Wu-Tang and Method Man, Redman, Nas, all that older stuff. Was never a big Jay-Z fan. What's new rap? New rap
The
is
shit that's on the radio now that thinks it's rap.
New rap are the guys that are on TV with tattoos all over their face and fucking multicolored hair and all kinds of stupid shit.
You're right. That isn't rap. Correct.
Yeah.
It's shit.
It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. But I also listen to some crazy shit that Sherry looks at me and goes, dude, what are you listening to?
Yes.
Yeah, they were excellent. Excellent. And then there's really nothing new out that I listen to. And anything that's been made in the past like 5 years, I don't even bother listening to. Because it's horrendous.
I think you could tell them they're more than welcome to ask you personal questions about your life outside of doing cars.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's only so many car questions you can ask her.
You realize you're opening up a can of worms with that one,
I know,
right?
I'm opening up a can of worms, but...
But yeah, you guys are more than welcome to ask me whatever question you want. But yeah, music-wise, this past week, my Sirius has been on 60s on 6. I've been listening to nothing but 60s music, which I love. The Beatles, John Lennon, old Elton John, all that stuff. I love it.
I can't say who the older ones I like. I'd get laughed at.
Yeah. Yeah, Hobson, not too bad.
Where are they coming up with these names from?
I don't know. I can't get into a lot of it. I really can't. And another one of my all-time favorites is some of the older 90s dance hall, 90s reggae, stuff like that. I absolutely love.
Pink Floyd.
Oh yeah, Pink Floyd for sure.
You got my daughter listening to the Pink
Yeah.
Floyd.
Yep. Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin.
I love Ozzy Osbourne.
Ozzy. Yeah, I listen to a ton of stuff. My playlists are very eccentric. I've also got stuff by Enya.
Freestyle.
Yeah, freestyle music. I've got a lot of stuff by Enya. I've got a lot of stuff by Andrea Bocelli. I've got opera. I've got all kinds of stuff.
I can't stand the opera shit. That drives me nuts.
The Gorillas. They were pretty good. Yeah, it's a big wide range of stuff. Big wide range. I have an appreciation for music in general, so but this new stuff and country, forget it.
He can sing too, but he won't tell anybody that. It's not smooth.
No, not smooth. That one's been kicking my ass lately. Oh well.
That's because you inhale too much. What'd you put in it?
The first one that we tried, the cookie one, which I had no issue with, and now all of a sudden I have this massive issue with it.
Yeah. It is very weird, that crossover.
To me, country music is just hick rap.
Cut it out.
Put on your boots and go get a horse in your pickup truck. It's all the same shit. And now you got fucking Australian guys singing American country with an American country accent. And then when he does an interview, you're Australian. Sing about kangaroos. But then again, you know what? Nowadays, you put together a good beat and you do some mumbling shit behind it, and everybody thinks it's the fucking greatest thing since sliced bread.
Who's that weird one that I can't stand him. He says the same thing over and over again for 2 minutes, and he thinks that's
yeah.
What the fuck is his name?
Lil Pump.
It's horrible. It is so horrible. I can't even tolerate 2 seconds.
No, Dylan, I haven't. So you know what I think is hysterical, though?
Little Poop. That's
Poop.
about
Yeah.
it, too.
I don't know if you guys know who Blake Weber is, or if you follow him on Instagram.
That's the name of the song, Gucci
Gang, yeah.
It's fucking
Gucci
horrible.
Gang. It's like, yay, and there's a whole bunch of idiots out there that fucking love it.
It's so stupid.
And if you're in here and you love that song,
bye-bye. Don't admit
as
it.
they say in Canada, go fuck your hat.
That music is terrible.
But I don't know if any of you guys know who Blake Weber is. Blake Weber does a lot of parody stuff on Instagram, and he does these fucking parodies are hysterical.
It's been a long tour. I'm back in America. Despite all the jail stuff going on, I lost 30 pounds. I feel good. I just got my hair did. I'm still the fastest kid in the world. We got a new piece. Never been done before. My Little Ponies. Actual fucking hair did. Human fucking hair did from fucking human. We fucking did it again. Trippin'! Madrid!
That's the type of shit people are into nowadays. That person makes more money than all of us put together right now. Because there are people out there who find that artistic and interesting. What is the state of our world at this point?
Sad.
Yeah, it's a dub over. Blake Weber, Instagram, funny as hell. Ass pizza.
I would have to say that my only favorite on the radio, like radio-wise now, is Post Malone.
Yeah, you know what? Post Malone's not bad. I'm sorry, I take back the new stuff then. Post Malone is actually halfway decent. He's really a talented artist. And he knew how to play the game. He's got a lot of talents outside of just the rap stuff, which is pretty cool. I agree with that.
What, Eminem?
Yeah, but you know what though? With Eminem, you couldn't hold on to that anger and that angst for that long. You can't keep doing that. Something had to change, and unfortunately, that's what he got known for. Tom McDonald.
Canadian rap.
Oh, okay. I have to check him out. Canadian rapper. Rap about their maple syrup and stuff. Brother of Ronald. Uncle of Michael McDonald.
See, they're good tonight. I told them they can open a can of worms. They're choosing not to.
Dog is passed out. When's she going to do a face reveal? I don't know. We're going to leave that up to her. So now you get a hand.
Read my tattoo and tell me what it says, I would do it, but I forgot there's Google.
Mm-hmm.
That's cheating.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yep.
Someday I will. Some people that are on this chat right now have already met me in person, so they don't need a face reveal. Actually,
yeah, I'll check out Ass Pizza.
$1,000 for add some more zeros to that.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
My face has already been revealed several times on your Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
If you scroll back, like, what, a year?
Yeah, something like that.
A year?
Mm-hmm. Thunder?
What?
I heard thunder.
You're hearing shit. I'll see this one. I wonder if anybody can read that. Would it be backwards?
I don't know if it'll be backwards or not. Yeah, it probably will be because the queer eye in the background is backwards.
So how do you get it forwards?
You can't.
No.
Ooh.
Who's that?
I don't know. It's a nice looking truck, though. Yeah, we have Great Danes here. A lot of people have them.
Who is that?
I don't know.
No, I just think we influenced a little bit.
No, I think we influenced a little bit. He came by and saw this one and was like, whoa, holy crap. But now that we know we're staying here for a little bit longer, I think eventually we're going to, like I said, build walls and get it all closed in and everything else. What do I think about Tommy selling the GTR? You know what? He wasn't all that stoked on it, especially after the gray one got hit. I think that kind of like bummed him out a little bit. But I really can't wait to see what it is that he's got in store next. It'll probably be another GTR, I would imagine, but I think he talked about it in one of his videos. Yeah, it's probably going to be something pretty sick knowing Tommy. He has a very interesting eye for detail when it comes to stuff like that. He knows what he wants and he knows what's rare, and he's pretty good at that. So it'll definitely be something cool, I'm sure. Yeah, actually, funny enough, Matt, I just ordered all of the parts for the front end. Every single one of them. I got a new bumper, fender, radiator support, everything is ordered. So hopefully by the end of next week, it'll all be here, and we're going to start putting that together. Straightening out the front end because it's pretty hit. But yeah, next week that starts. So that'll be cool. Plus, I miss driving a piece of shit Jeep, as odd as that sounds. I love those things.
Well, that's because you can beat it up and it doesn't matter.
Yeah. And then ultimately, I think I'm going to do like a 4-inch lift on it, do some 31s on it, just make it look cool and functional. But again, it all boils down to time and money, which I don't have either of.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it running.
Mm.
Well, I mean, it runs, but I'm looking forward to being completed.
Yeah, it'll be cool when it's done. It's actually, the Jeep is in really good shape other than that front end. We put a motor in it for the customer that I got it from. We put an engine in it. We put a transmission in it. It had a brand new radiator in it. It's not so brand new anymore. But engine and transmission are super low mileage. They run great. So it's going to be a good one to drive around. It'll be the shop parts hauler. Oh yeah, I've absolutely watched the Isle of Man every year, and every year I've sat on the edge of my freaking seat waiting for somebody to kill themselves because that race is insane. Absolutely insane. Writing a book over there.
Mind your business. Worry about yourself. No. I love that little girl. The one that's in the car seat. That's me
Yeah.
right now. Worry about yourself.
Yeah, they're all pretty crazy. You got to be a certain sort of crazy to do that stuff.
What?
The way he types is the way he speaks, which is awesome because I read it with his accent.
Who?
Ganja Man.
Oh.
Just give him a bike. Me laughing death face 4 times.
What is this guy doing?
I think that's the kid that is in the shop, right in the corner there. So maybe he's testing something. I don't know. Yeah, that would suck. He said death is the easy part. What I'd hate is to be paralyzed.
What are we talking about?
The 2 races, the Isle of Man TT and the.
Mm-hmm.
I said you got to be a certain kind of crazy, and he's.
Post that.
Yeah, they got big balls.
You know, so many people always say they're afraid of dying, and I'm not afraid to die because if I do, I'm not going to know anyway. So what does it matter? I would never want to be paralyzed or have anything like that happen because then you live with that. That's scary.
Me, no, I've never actually done any racing. I don't have that kind of competitive nature when it comes to stuff like that, so I never really got into it. I enjoy watching it. I enjoy mostly drag racing, but never really got into it myself. Yeah, I like to try to be as. I mean, there's never in welding. There's never perfection. There's good and there's gooder, and betterer, but there's never ever perfect. Yeah, exactly. It all depends on who's looking at it. Like I can look at every single one of my welds and find a flaw in every one of them. Every single one of them, no matter what. Yeah, I've done a few Subarus. I've done a few WRXs. I've done a few Outbacks, a couple other odds and ends. I work a lot with a company that's right down the street that does a ton of Subaru stuff. Yeah, those were pretty cool. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. I do try my best, that's for sure. Yeah, the older 2.5s had head gasket issues. So hot.
I know. It's so hot in here.
Sorry, once we get this closed off and we put the ductless unit in, oh, that'd be so nice.
Yes. Yes, it will be. I won't complain. But isn't this the time of the year where I say to you,
Yeah.
if I complain when it gets cold, you can punch me in the face. It's too
Mhm.
hot in here now.
It's not technically attic, but what we did is we built a loft up above everything.
Have a good night, Matt.
See you later, Matt. Thanks for swinging by.
What the hell is that?
Offer up. Well, keeps going up and down. Hey, Mike, what's going on, man? Everybody wants a kick-ass loft like this one, but nobody's going to have it. This loft that we're on right now can support 12,000 pounds. I could literally put 2 cars on here without an issue.
No, that machine is no joke.
Yeah, that machine was insane, and I wish you guys could have gotten the sheer perspective of how big that thing is. It's got to be, if I had to put a number on it, 18 feet tall and probably 40 to 50 feet long. The thing was just incredible. He weighs 12,000 pounds. Yeah.
Yeah, but see, they're only copying the loft. Once we have walls up and windows and doors and a heating and air conditioning system, it's going to be a totally different story. It's flattery that people like what you do and copy it.
Oh, yeah. We are trendsetters.
Apparently. Just for laughs.
We got a nice comment from Mike at Logan.
Who did?
Me on my YouTube.
Yeah.
He said, Justin, Death Star's alive. Incredible welds on the power steering reservoir. We'll take special care to make sure it's perfect. Always great to see you. Got more info on the specs? It will bend up to 1 inch thick plate. Oh my God.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that machine will bend 1 inch thick plate 90 degrees. But it'll only do 8 feet of it at a time.
We don't.
No, we don't live here. We do not live here. We have a house. We don't live here. This is just to make it comfortable to work here so that when you want to go have lunch or something and you want to enjoy for a couple of minutes, you can kind of get out of the shop area and into an area that's comfortable.
What is phenomenal? What? I'm lost.
Yeah, I'm not living in my shop.
But it says for now.
Yeah,
In
I don't
the
know.
future. I'm lost. Somebody catching up to speed. We have houses. There are two of them. It is.
Oh, that's a Lego Porsche.
You can see that?
GT3 RS.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
can see
realize
it.
was over there. Toys.
Yeah, I watch Mighty Car Mods. Those guys are pretty funny.
This is what you think about the RWB ones.
They're pretty cool. All right, I'll be right back.
Tea break. You should have music playing. Sorry, be right back. Just got a tea break. Where's the elevator music when you're put on hold? You can sing for them while you're down there. Maybe they'll hear you. This phone is ridiculous.
Which one?
Mine. It puts all the wrong faces and stuff on there. I just screwed that one up. My phone has a mind of its own. I love when it takes words that are correctly spelled
Messes them all up.
and messes it the fuck up, and then you look like an absolute illiterate idiot. We haven't done a shirt giveaway in a while. Maybe we should give away a shirt today. What do you think?
Yeah, that is super cool. Yeah, whatever you want to do. I don't even know what's left.
I can take a look. Ow.
You think? It's like Hobo Central over there.
What?
It's like Hobo Central over there.
Look like bad people. Oh, I am a bad lady.
Mm-hmm.
I put bags inside of bags inside of bags. Sorry, bud. Did I wake you up? Did I wake you up from your siesta? Let me see what I got. What am I working with?
Just going through the shirts to see what we have left. I'm surprised Dylan's not around. He was in Vegas, I think.
Extra large.
Yeah.
I can do a large and 2 extra large. Yeah. There's a lot of
Yeah. I don't know where the other Romanian guy is. It is Friday night, though, so people are probably out and about. Me, I am 41. I will be 42 in November.
He's young. He's the baby of the group. Except you're all good. I don't have grays
Yeah,
yet.
there's gray everywhere on here.
That's from me.
November 4th. What shade do I use when I'm TIG welding? If I'm TIG welding on stainless or titanium, I use a shade 9. If I'm doing aluminum at high amperage, I'll go all the way up to 11 or 12.
I think I'm the youngest one here.
Hmm.
Probably. Cool.
Nice.
Mine just passed.
Mm.
I turned 29.
Again. 23.
Oh, to be 23 again. No thanks. I go back to 20. 38.
No, I'm perfectly happy at 41.
You know what's funny is 23 means that, like, in all actuality, I'm old enough to be his mom.
Yeah, don't go there.
That makes me really old. 23 is a baby compared to us.
Mm.
She's our friends have kids that are that age. 33.
Mm-hmm.
33 was a good year. It was a good year. A good age. Year. I don't know. Can give away a shirt for the first person who can tell me how old I am because he wants to pay attention because it gets talked about.
I don't know. A lot of the usuals aren't in here.
The new ones can try.
Give away the Ducati.
Soon. I'm not the usual. I'm unusual.
Yeah, that's good.
Perfect.
Unusual is good.
It's way better.
Usual gets old. Yeah, those are pretty cool.
That's what
I'm looking to get a CBR 1000. I got my eyes on one, but I can't get my buddy to trade for it. I keep bugging him, but he won't do it. My favorite thing to do in my free time. There is no free time.
He likes to hang out with my dumbass.
Yeah, pretty much.
We don't have a lot of free time.
I had an R1. The R1s are pretty cool.
Oh, Steven's the youngest.
Yeah, Steve's 20.
Yeah, I'm a Huff fan personally.
I had a BMW S1000 before the Ducati, and somebody decided they wanted it more than I did, and drove a truck through my garage to get it. Yeah, well, I'll
That's
tell you
smart.
what, the 600s nowadays are just as fast. They're lighter than the 1000s, and they're fast. They're not as fast as the leader bikes, but they'll get you going.
And then he wants an older one.
Yeah, the older ones aren't bad.
I love the 600. That's what I want.
That's cool, man. Thanks. Yeah, if you're ever in this area, I'd be more than happy to hang out.
Gypsy. What's the?
Yeah.
What is the one you want?
CBR 1000.
No.
What?
What is it? Art. What the hell? I can't think. The BMW.
R9T?
Yeah.
Mm.
Who are we making over?
Huh. Yeah, I built some tube chassis stuff for Jeeps a while back, years ago. But nothing recently. Yeah, Ganja Man, look up the specs on the S1000RR, BMW S1000RR. Make that freaking Honda look like it's standing still. I do a ton of Jeep work. That's how my whole fabrication thing started. Was fabricating shit for Jeeps.
See my Let's see how far I can run over.
Absolutely nothing. And that was the problem with the S1000.
Oh, he found out about me.
Oh, gotcha. The S1000 is such an incredible motorcycle that you can never, ever get to anywhere near its potential on the street. So it's worthless. It's a great bike, and it rides amazing, but you feel terrible every time you get on it because you can never push it anywhere near what it can do on the street.
Can you see that? I want to know what everybody's first car was. I know, it's crazy, but I want to know what everybody's first car was. It's kind of cool to see what everybody drove the first time.
Mm. Yeah, I'll definitely look him up. Yeah. Oh.
Back hurt.
Yeah. Nice. Nice. Yeah. That's always shitty. I think I might have had 3 or 4 cars before I even had my license. So I know what it's like. I used to drive them anyway, but whatever. It was my dad's fault for teaching me how to drive when I was 12 years old.
Okay, everybody else, what was your first car? What was your first car?
A 1980 Canary Yellow Ford Escort.
That was a Hyundai. Oh, ouch.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a Ford Escort that got broken into and stereo system got stolen out of it. 68 Ford 200. That's pretty cool.
I don't even remember what year my car was. What was it?
The Pulsar?
Yeah. 96?
No, it was earlier.
No.
Way earlier. 80 something.
87.
87,
It
yeah.
was an 87 Nissan Pulsar NX.
Mm-hmm.
I loved that car. It didn't like me, though. It liked to hit things.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely wasn't the driver.
Yeah.
The car just liked to hit things.
You know, the first car that I got to drive legally on the road with my license and everything was a 1984 4.5 Dodge Daytona Turbo. And then I had 6 Daytonas after that, a couple of lasers.
I had a Volkswagen Rabbit. Well, no, my first car was a Nissan Pulsar, but that was my car. I borrowed cars when I first got my license. I had a Volkswagen Rabbit that was a piece of shit, and all the doors were different. So the key only worked the driver's door, and the driver's door froze all winter long.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I had to keep running the house, microwaving water, and pouring it on the door lock just to get in. And then I got stuck in my grandfather's beat-to-shit Ford truck with a cap on the back, and it was like this booger green color. It was so awful. Daytonas. I liked the Daytona. That was a nice car.
Ooh, you had a mini rape van. You want some candy, little girl? Get into my Astro. No, I said Astro.
What the hell was that? That was like a little girly sneeze.
My Daytona talked, actually. My Daytona had all the bells and whistles in it. The voice was crazy, too. It sounded all computerized. Fuck that movie.
Hey, I love those movies.
That wasn't even a freaking real Daytona. And it had a Chevy motor in it. They carbbled that whole thing together out of bits and pieces. It wasn't even a real car.
I want the Supra.
With the big
Well, without the
stupid
decal.
sticker on it.
Without the decal.
Yeah, my father had so we've always been a big Mopar family.
Why do all car guys hate those movies?
Because they're stupid. They're legitimately stupid. Those movies literally made the Honda car scene what it is today. Those movies made people think that if you stuck stickers to the side of your car, you would go faster. And if you used too much nitrous, your passenger side floorboards would fall out.
Well, I love those movies.
Oh, God, they're terrible. Or the naturally aspirated 420A Eclipse that sounded like it had a turbo.
You know what my favorite car in that whole movie was Jesse's Volkswagen.
Oh, yeah. And that thing was a turd on the inside. They did everything to the exterior of it. If you popped the hood on that car, there was nothing but just garbage underneath it. Yeah, the voice was a bit creepy, but it was still super cool to have a talking car.
What the hell is that?
Was that a rolling taco stand?
It sounded like it. Oh my god, I'm wheezing tonight. That's horrible.
Yeah, you can buy freaking whistles to make an exhaust sound like a turbo. Is this the one? Here's the voice.
Please close your passenger door. Please close your driver door. Your engine oil pressure is critical. Engine damage may occur. Your engine temperature is above normal. Please check your engine coolant level. Please check your fuel level.
That is freaky.
Your charging system is malfunctioning. Service is required.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah, some of them had a female voice, but you had to like special order it or something.
Someone stole it from a grocery store parking lot.
That sucks. And no, we never got Ford Sierras here. There's a lot of cool cars we never got here.
Ford and Sierras?
Huh?
Ford and Sierras?
In other countries, yeah.
Well, whose name was it first? The GM started.
That's why we never got the Sierra, was because GM already had it. Yeah, if I could get my hands on a Dacia 1310,
What's the matter, baby? More. He's got you chained. You want to go on the couch? You want to go lay down? Come on, do a leash. Stop.
watch your foot level.
Morty, move your foot, bud.
Come here, bud.
Go ahead.
More.
Go lay down.
On the couch.
Go ahead.
Get on the couch, bud. Get on the couch. Come on.
Go lay
On the
down.
couch. No?
He will not leave my side. You're staying here?
All right, guys. I think we're going to wrap this one up. We've been going 2 hours.
I'm hungry.
We're hungry. We're going to go eat. So thank you for all you guys that hung out with us for a while. We appreciate it. And yeah, check out the next video. Should be coming tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.